in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I wanna take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot, I wanna take, hit him with a hit him with a. What's up, y'all? This is Tyler. Listen, that's my theme song because it's hot up in here right now, and I didn't put the AC on. I had the AC on earlier, and it got real cool. Then I turned it off. It's all hot again. But you see, I'm trying to conserve energy up in here because my light bill went up $10, and I did not appreciate that because when I'm working from home. I've been home since this COVID-19, so I'm working here since March. So of course, you're home all day, you're using electricity. But I ain't like that $10 increase. I ain't appreciate that. So I'm trying to figure out how to keep it down. So yes, it's hot in here. I wanna lower my bill. But if it get too hot, I'm gonna have to put the AC on. And you see my hair was down, but I had to pull it up because it was just too hot. So anyway, what's up, y'all? This is Ty. We got another review for y'all. For you know what we here for our show, Tyler Perry's Comedy, The Oval, episode 18. But before I get into that, let me give my shout outs to my people, the people who leave comments, and the new people that simply be yourself 100. How you doing? Francesca Richardson, Tia Devine, Deshaun Jenkins, DB, A. Henderson, Randall Brown, It's Bree TV, welcome It's Bree TV. That's a new person. I like that. Hopefully you come back. Welcome. Miss Always Bless. Welcome. That's another new person. Hope you come back and bless us with another comment. TD More Than Just Orchids. Welcome. Hope you come back. Atif, Penny, anybody else I forgot. Love you. Shout out to you all. Thank you for helping this channel grow. All right, so let's get right into it because this episode was hot because that's the theme, y'all, hot. The president is in hot water with Victoria because she done found all the blood on the mattress. She pulled it up with all this blood, but she asked a stupid question. And this was the first stupid question of the night on tonight's episode. Is this fresh blood? Really? Does it? What you think? And he said a stupid answer. He said, no, it was wine. And she said, don't play with me. Then he tried to say he slit his wrist. She's like, don't play with me. But now he was so high up. He was so high up and so stoned or whatever. He told her he don't know what happened. He thinks he killed her. But he said, you see that sword up there? I think, maybe I took that sword and chopped her head off. Mr. President, you was that high that you cannot remember. What was you high on? What was this? Angel dust? What was this that had you so twisted that you can't remember? And this is a hell of a drug that it caused you to cut her head or poor Denise. And he's saying he don't know. So Victoria asked him, well, who helped you? Who helped you get rid of the body? And he said, oh, Kyle. And she said, you fool. I told you it's snitches up in here. It's rats up in here. Somebody telling my daddy stuff. She said, you fool. He might be trying to take us down. What's wrong with you? So she ain't trusting nobody. Now, here's the thing. Here's my thing. Because she did say something like, I'm going to tell my daddy. I think your daddy is the one that put Denise's in pieces. Chopped her head off and made her one piece to a two piece. That's what I think. But because... Listen, the first lady went out to dinner with her mama and the kids, or lunch or whatever, and the mole, whoever that is, must have told that the president had his hoe over. So then they probably gave that order, go on in, kill her, go on in, chop her up, chop her head off, make her two-piece. That's why I call her Denise's Pieces, because she ain't one hoe, she's a hoe. Let me stop. She's chopped up hoe. She's in two pieces. Denise's Pieces. She's in pieces. I'm dramatic. Whatever. So that's what I think happened with her. That's just my theory. That's what I think. I think it's Victoria's parents. So her saying she's going to tell her parents, your parents had something to do with that. That's what I think. So anyway, the president makes a call to Kyle. Now, what's Kyle? It's getting hot up in here. Let me tell you what Kyle is doing. Kyle and Donald are getting hot and heavy They in the bedroom. This was tacky. That you got. He is in the bedroom with Kyle knocking boots. Donald's in the and this is the bed you share with your wife. You going to cheat? I'm not for cheating. I didn't cheat on my wife when I was married. Didn't cheat on her at all, I should say. And if you're gonna cheat though, why are you doing it in your bed? That's so disrespectful. The person is disrespectful too. That is just disrespectful. Go to a hotel, do something. That is just disrespectful. But anyway, they getting it on. I getting it on so much. What's the name? Left Kyle forgot to turn the radio back on the tracker to see if Lily's back. So now he's getting dressed because the president told him, and he was like, "No, I got time." He wanted more. He wanted some more of Donald. Donald's like, "No, go see what he wants." So as he's coming down the stairs, shirt off, putting himself together, who's sitting there like this? Lily. She's sitting there like, "You piece of trash." And he told Lily he never liked her. He hates her and called her a bitch. And you see, this is what I don't like. Donald, come on, man. Stop letting this man disrespect your wife. But see, Donald loves him some Kyle. I think he like Lily. He love her a little bit, but he like Kyle. He loves Kyle a little bit more. So Kyle leaves. Now Donald and Lily are there. Now here's something that I thought was stupid on Lily's part. I understand you're upset. You found out your husband is gay, and then you come in and you hear them knocking boots, growling, and blowing each other's backs out and all this other stuff. And you're upset. And she said, I was trying to have respect for you, and I know because you're living this lifestyle that you want to live a different lifestyle. You can't be free. You got to live whatever, this fake life, whatever. But she said, but to come in here and to hear you getting it on with a man in our bed and he's panting and you enjoying yourself, she was disgusted. So she said, and rightfully so. So she said, listen, don't speak to me. Now this is where I thought she was stupid. Isn't this the man that choked you out last week when you was getting smart with the mouth, tried to kill you? You shouldn't be talking to him like that because you don't know what's going to trigger him. She was like, don't speak to me, and I'm going in the... This ain't like it was before. This man could kill you. Tread lightly with old dude. Tread lightly. Be nice. Tread lightly. So, she's like, listen, I don't want to be bothered. This, that, and the third. We also see that next day when she comes down, she still got an attitude. She don't want to be bothered. And then she has a conversation with Mr. Muscle Man, Bobby. And she has... She has a conversation with Bobby, and he's telling her, why didn't you tell me you was okay? I need to see you. So I guess she's planning to see him, this and that. I don't know what's going to go on with that situation. Now, meanwhile, back at the White House, Kyle is talking to the president. The president is pissed off. He's like, you done messed this up, Kyle. My wife knows. He's throwing stuff at Kyle, and he's like, my wife knows, and you were supposed to clean this up. This is a big mess, and I understand why he's upset. He's in hot water. Victoria told him he can't sleep in whatever room she went to sleep in. Isn't it enough rooms in the White House that he could have went to another bedroom? I don't know. Anybody know? But anyway, he's sleeping in the Oval, and I thought that was strange how this woman who was there wanted to help. She came in and she saw him there and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he's like, that's okay. Then she's panicking. He said it was okay. Now she's like, oh, gee, I hope I don't lose my job. Why? Because he was sleeping in the Oval. He's not supposed to be in there. How would you know he was laying in there? But come on, you ain't gonna lose your job over that. But anyway, Victoria is on the president. She's pissed off. She wants to know what Kyle said. Then she's even asking him, what happened with you and your son? What did he say? And of course, he doesn't want to tell her what him and the old pervert weirdo son said, because then that would incriminate him, because he didn't want her to know that the son said that, yeah, I'll be watching you when you with your side piece. So she was telling him, you don't care about these kids. And I'm like, do you? The way you treat your kids? Your daughter, y'all saw the episode when the daughter jumped out the car and you're like, you better get back in there. You treat the kids just as bad. You telling me that he doesn't like the kids. You don't care about the kids either. So that was all just complete craziness. Just complete craziness. The president is trying to figure this thing out. The first lady decides, listen, I'm gonna kind of help this thing along, and she decides to buy a mattress. So she calls the people, tell them, listen, call Sleepy's and get me a mattress, and don't bring it in. I don't need y'all cleaning. Nobody's to clean the room. They're like, well, why? It's called privacy. And she's like telling lady, and don't be asking me no questions. Why is she so? Why is the president and the first lady so rude to the staff? Now, here's my thing. You think there's a mole, right? Telling all your business. You need to be nice. You're being rude and nasty. What if that lady's the mole? You know? You're being all rude and nasty to her. And you might be triggering something because she's like, why she don't want me to go in there? Why she don't want us to go? Like, you're making the thing worse to me, just my opinion. So anyway, they order the mattress, and she comes up with the plan. Victoria comes up with a plan. She tells the president, listen, I can easily say that I got my period and, it ran all on the mattress and I'm embarrassed. And he was like, oh, oh, oh. And she had a good point. She said, oh, you're disgusted by that, but you're not disgusted by your hoe's head being chopped off in the bed, though. I thought that was funny, and she does have a really, really, really good point. And she has some points. Can you really trust Kyle? What is Kyle up to? What? You never know. You never know. She has a really good point. All right, let's go on to Barry and his family. But before we know, let's stop. Let's go to Sharon, right? That's her name? Sharon, Barry's girlfriend, and the pharmacist. They're at the pharmacy. They done boarded the place up. And then he realizes, I can't leave here because these dudes are standing right out here. They waiting. As soon as we leave, they going to come in here and steal all the stuff. So he's like, nah, y'all ain't stealing nothing. Then they had a very annoying back and forth banter where it was like, no, you stay. No, you stay. No, you stay. No, you stay. You know what? Both of y'all stay. I was getting sick of them. And I'm glad they came to that agreement. We'll both stay and we'll spend the night in the pharmacy and make do. So he's like, yeah, y'all ain't getting up in here tonight. Y'all ain't robbing us. Y'all gonna get shot. Y'all come up in here. But the funniest part about that scene was the dude that was leaning on the car like this, just waiting like, yeah, as soon as you leave, we gonna go up in that pharmacy and take everything out of there. We just gonna steal everything. So that was interesting. So I'm like, I still want to know, is he this drug dealer? Where did that money come from? That money that was found. But I guess we'll get into that later. But I still want to know that. Now, since we got into that, let's move right along into Barry's family. His father's in the hospital. And Nancy, she's, honey, baby, shit, she's doing her usual. And he started asking, where's Barry? What's going on? And she kind of tells him Barry's in jail. So he's like, oh, I got to get up. I got to get up out of here. I got to go. She's like, baby, no, no, no. So he told her, listen, you better go, because if you don't want me to get up, I'm going to get up and go and see, because Barry can't talk to people. And he can't say nothing. He got to be quiet, and we got to help him and all this other stuff, and I can help him. How are you going to help him? He locked up. He's definitely got to do the time for that crash in that car through there. So just that alone. And that alone, he has to be in jail for that. But he tells her, get on down there, Nancy, to the jail and talk to him. But he says something which the pharmacist also said. He said, I believe that old Barry did kill Ruth because it was something in his eyes. He blacked out. He just blacked out and went through that thing. And you know what? I think he did kill Ruth. I really do, because it was something about the way he snapped. If he could snap like that over an old girlfriend, imagine what he's going to do to a baby mama that's withholding his child from him. Baby mama he got problems with. And that's a good point. It's like, maybe he did snap. And maybe he did kill Ruth. But thanks to y'all, because y'all told me, I think, simply be yourself. And I think it was Randall in the comments told me that Ruth ain't dead. And you can find that out in the Ruthless Show, which is on BET Plus. I don't have BET Plus. My free trial ran out, so I haven't watched. When I watched it, it was okay. Wasn't my thing. I like this show better. But yeah, so Ruth is alive. That's what they told me. So, but anyway, they do have a point of thinking. I understand why they would think, did he kill Ruth? But Barry's in a whole lot of trouble anyway. So now Nancy moseys on down to the jail to talk to Barry. And she's asking stupid questions because, well, first she asked him, she said, why would you do that? He said to her, when I saw her having sex, when I saw Sharon having sex with him, I just snapped. Then she goes, well, why would you do that? What? He just told you first of all, what do you mean? His daughter's missing. Someone was shot. There was a woman killed herself in y'all house. He's got a lot going on. Ruth is dead as far as he know. He has a lot going on. What do you mean? What was he thinking? He snapped. He snapped. He saw his girl getting pounded out in the pharmacy with a dude he don't like. She ain't had no decency to get a hotel. He snapped. So much is going on with him. He snapped. Why are you asking him a dumb question, Nancy? But then Nancy goes further than that. I want you to tell me the truth, she says to him. She wants him to tell her the truth. Tell me that you killed Ruth. So he said, yes, I killed Ruth. And that's where the episode ends. And we've seen her. It looks like in the next episode, she's going to smack him for saying that or whatever. Now, this episode was all right. It was decent. It wasn't as exciting and crazy as some of the other ones. But I think this is a build-up because it looks like next week is going to go down. It's going to go, I think next week we're going to get something's going to go down. And we're going to get some things. And then I saw a preview saying things change. So we got to tune in next week to see what's going to happen. That's it. That's all I got. I'm trying to see. I think I covered everything. I spoke about the president. I spoke about Kyle. Did I mention? I don't know. I mentioned, one more thing. This Kyle and Donald thing, they are truly, truly true. Kyle and Donald was really feeling him because you caught that what Donald said? He said, oh, yeah, you can't come back here, but that's all. You just can't come back here, but me and you going to still be getting it on. So, yeah, he's really into Donald. I mean, Donald is really into Kyle. He really is. That was crazy. But other than that, the episode was decent. You know how I like it. I like it to be crazy and over the top, and I like to be laughing my head off. But next week, I think I'm going to get what I'm looking for in next week's episode. But, that's it. That's all I got for now. Tell me your thoughts. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That's it. I'll see you in the next video, and you be blessed.